now. Alright, the sun is bright, so I'm not sure if I'm getting the dog in the picture. But we're gonna talk about why you should go to a California community college. Number one, it's a lot cheaper. I mean, back in high school, we had to take general education, and then imagine my surprise when I go to a community college, and they're like, oh yeah, colleges require you to take general education, and I'm like, didn't we already take that?
But at least if you do those classes at a community college, you end up spending a lot less money.
Yeah, what's even funnier is that in the AP classes, teachers always say, oh, you know, you gotta be like, you know, your nose to the grind. You gotta keep doing your work because, you know, that's not gonna fly in college. The teachers are a lot more harsh. Yeah, no, they're really chill.
Oh, what's that? You submitted something like half a day late? Well, it wasn't too late, so I'll go ahead and accept it because you're already at an F and I don't want you to fail too hard.
Or just like how you try to be so formal in an email to a teacher and they're just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
You respond formally. They respond with, yeah, sorry, I didn't really read your message until like 5 minutes before class because I was pretty buzzed, you know, Lord of the Rings marathon and all that. So yeah, it does come in next week. That is one other benefit though, is that it feels like overall, given that it's a more formalized version of education, it seems like universities and four-year colleges, they do tend to be at least a little less lenient when it comes to, oh, your life got busy. Because they know that, for the most part, the people that go to colleges and universities at that level, that's probably their only life. So if you don't do the assignment or don't do whatever it is in their mind, you have no excuse because that's literally your only obligation. But at a community college, they recognize you have your own life outside of school, you're trying to do that, so they do tend to be more lenient whenever things tend to come up.
Yeah, that's totally true. And then, yeah, one huge plus of especially California community colleges is that they have like fast tracks to the Cal States and USCs. So depending on your major, they already say, hey, you take these classes, you get like a C or better, you're already in. So I guess it's somewhat less stressful. I mean, there's also, in a lot of those 101 classes, they get packed so easily, and I can only imagine how difficult it must be at a university level, because you pay so much, and you're crowded in a room. At least at a community college, you're spending less money.
Yeah, the year that I spent at Whittier, even with the classes typically being like 20, some of those 101 classes would have like 35 people on them.
35? That's small.
That's why, but it's still basically 1 3/4 times what you normally get. So imagine a school where the average class size is like 50 to 100. You're dealing now with like 175 people just jam-packed into one sardine can.
Yeah. And in community colleges, I'm not sure this is true for at a university level, the teachers are way more willing to let you get textbooks on PDF, get a lot more materials for free on the internet. You'll come across some teachers that want to like sell the textbook that they wrote, but at a community college level, you rarely come across that. So, I don't know, I guess any other reason you could say?
Not really.
Okay, I guess we're done here.